ladies, this is Nicole, and today I have a tutorial for you. It's going to be my very first tutorial, so don't beat me up too much. So a couple of weeks ago, or probably about a month ago, I showed a video of these flowers that I made. So these were made using a punch and some triple thick glossing glaze. So these ones have the glaze on them, so they're hard. And then these ones don't. So it's just, your preference. So I'm going to show you how to make these today. So the things that you're going to need are, you're going to need some brads and, some tiny ones. These are little itty bitty guys. And, you can probably find these at almost any craft store. You're going to need a little spray bottle. You're going to need, because I'm going to show you how to make two sizes. I'm going to show you how to make the small size. And then show you how to make the bigger size. So this is the 1/2-inch scallop punch. This is by, I think, Sizzix. Or no, Friskers, I think it's called. And then a 2-inch scallop punch. And this is from EK. And then you're also going to need either a paper punch, little doodad here. I don't like these because I don't have the little little sponge thing that you can press down into, so I'm always stabbing myself. So I always use this itty bitty paper punch, and I don't even know what size this is, but I assume it's the smallest size. So just something to create a hole. And then you're going to need, let's see. Okay, and then you're going to need some of this. Now, I got this at Michael's, and I think it was like $5, and I actually ended up using a coupon on it. So it's called Triple Thick Brilliant Brush On Gloss Glaze, and it's by Americana. So this is just a preference. You don't need this, but you can if you want. Okay, so first what you're going to do is you're going to take some cardstock. So we'll go ahead and we'll make the big one first. So I do about 6, 5 or 6. If I run out of paper, 5 is okay. So we'll go ahead and punch out 5 of these. 3, 4, okay. So you got your 5. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to punch out the small ones too, so I don't have to do this anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so we got 5 of our small ones. And we got 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do 6. Punch out one more right there. Okay. So then after you do that, I just take, about half, and I go ahead and I punch a hole in the center. In all of them. And then what I do is I just scatter them out a little bit. And then I take my water and I just get them really soggy. Flip them over. And really it depends on what kind of cardstock you're using, like how heavy the weight is. So I think these are probably like 50 or 60 pound weight cardstock. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your brad. And really it doesn't matter what color because you're not going to see it up at the top. So if you're only going to see it here. So if you have a color that doesn't match this, you can always take a little piece of paper and cover it up. So whatever you feel like you want to do. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to gather these all up. And you're just going to start putting them on your brad. Get them all on there. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and close it. Like that. And then you're just going to start scrunching. So you're just going to start scrunching it up. Now at this point, if you feel like your paper's not wet enough, well, just go ahead and, you know, put some more water on it. And then continue scrunching. And you don't just want to just, you know, bring it up like that. I mean, you really want to kind of just take your time and go all the way around and kind of scrunch the paper. And when you do that, it's just going to hold. So continue doing that all the way around. I think we got 3 more here. See, so really, I mean, 5 or 6. I like to use 5 on the big ones, but on this, on the small ones, I think it's better to just probably do 5, because then you're kind of just running out of space to maneuver your fingers. And so just keep going around and scrunching your paper. And I'm actually going to go ahead and squirt some more water on there, because mine are getting a little dry there. Okay, and then here's our last one. Okay, so then what I like to do is I just like to just squeeze. Just kind of mold it. Get the papers to stick to each other. Okay, so then that's what you have. And then what I like to do is I like to just kind of just start from the center and just kind of pull it out. Just little bit by little bit, just so it's all even. And then that's what you have. So you have a cute little flower. Now, so we'll go ahead and we'll make the big one. And then I'll show you the next step. So just take your, this is the 2-inch scalp, and then just go ahead and paper punch. And then once again, just lay them out. 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, I'm going to use 5 on the big one instead of 6. It's whatever, you know, whatever you like. And then also, you know, now that I'm thinking, you can actually kind of divvy up the paper. Like you could do like 2 of one color, 2 of another, and then 1 for the center. It could be like a white or a cream. You know, so endless possibilities. So once again, you're going to just take your brad and you're going to put it through the holes. Get them all on there. Now, I was using some cardstock. You know, I can't tell you where I got it from, but, you know, it was really nice, heavy cardstock, and I was using, it was a blue color. It was actually when I made these, and by the time I was done, my hands were so blue because of the dye in the paper, whereas these, you know, this paper right here, I don't know, it's just different kind of paper. It doesn't distribute a lot of ink. So just be careful. So, you know, some of the paper you just might want to wear gloves, because I think I went to school the next day and I still had blue fingers. Okay, so on the big one, so you're still going around and just scrunching. Just kind of gathering it up, kind of how you would if you were going to gather fabric and make like pleats, I guess. Not that I've ever made any, but I used to watch my grandma. So just getting it wet again. And then just keep going around. So this is pretty fast. Usually when I don't like what my hubby's watching on TV, I just bring this stuff all out to the living room and act like I'm interested in what he's watching and make my flowers. Plus, you know, it's inexpensive because I'm a broke college student and I don't have a lot of money that I can go out and buy all these beautiful embellishments, and so I'm just, you know, come up with thrifty ways of making things. Okay, so there's a big one. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more water And then just, you know, just kind of mold it. Get that paper to stick to each other. And then once again, just kind of open it up, you know, starting from the center. And then if you don't like what you see, then just go ahead and just scrunch it back up again and then get it moist. So just start from the center and just keep pulling out. You know, just kind of form what you think a flower would look like. Okay. So there's our flower. And then, so the next step, you know, is optional, because when this dries, it's still going to dry hard. You know, but if you like that kind of glossy look, you can go ahead and you can use the triple thick glossing glaze. And what I like to use for that is I like to use these fan brushes, because this stuff is so thick that if you keep working with it, it's actually going to tear your paper eventually. I mean, not right off the bat, but just eventually. Oh, and hang on a second. This lid is on here so tight that I need to just get it warm. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so anyway, so I like to use this fan brush here, and I, you know, just dip it in just a little bit, because this, like I said, this stuff is so thick. And just take it and just, you know, really quickly just kind of go around it. And like I said earlier, it doesn't matter what kind of brad you see, because you cannot see it down there. And you know, however much you want to put on there. I just go over it a few times. And I'm not like putting my whole brush in there. I'm just kind of just getting the tips of it, because this stuff's, you know, thick. So just kind of go around like that. And then, you know, they definitely need to dry overnight. You can use your heat tool if you'd like, but I just like to let them dry overnight. And then another option too is you can go ahead and take like this Perfect Pearls. And that's another way that you can get them so they're nice and glossy. Or you can go ahead and use like Stickles. And when they're, I mean, you can do it after or before. I haven't really tried doing it before when they're still wet. And, you know, and just go ahead and make them all pretty. So that's my tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.